Hey guys, this is Jim with Glasses and I'm playing Loom! Yay! So, let me pull up my book of patterns. This is basically my musical book, which is cool. Well, thank you for all the love on Twitter. Sorry my phone's so loud. Alright, so I have no idea what to do with this twister. And if you don't know Loom, this is my first time playing Loom. Most people know Loom from being in The Secret of Monkey Island, where they're like, ask me about Loom. There's a guy there with a button that says, well, you can't see my hands, but it's a button and it says, ask me about Loom. It's a LucasArts game. Our protagonist doesn't know what he's doing, but the puzzles tend to be, there it is. I'm like, where's my mouse? The puzzles tend to be musical based on this thing, which is basically a wooden stick that plays music. So far we can play C, D, E, F, not G, A, B, or C yet. We have crappersons, there we go. We have a book of patterns that I can fill in. So dying is this one. We so far have opening, dying, straw into gold, night vision, which is cool. Nice vision goggles, which is cool. We don't have shrinkage or healing yet. Desire. Waterproofing. Reflection. I don't know what he's saying there. I feel like this might be a glitch because he sounds like he's saying something. Terror. We don't have any of these. Warmth. Aphrodisia. Silence. Emptying. Unmaking. Extinguishing. Sharpening. Blessing. Transcendence. Oh, we have transcendence. We can't play that one. It's like C, D, E, F, G, C. We can't play that one now. So I don't really see... Let's just start trying some and see what happens. Let's just start through all of our patterns and then we'll go back. So opening is E.
It might help to point at something first.
There we go. E. C. E. D. Bum, bum. Oh, shoot, guys. Sorry, book of patterns in your way.
That didn't help at all. There must be some way I can untwist it.
Untwist it. Okay, so that's what I'm understanding. He needs to untwist it. Alright, we're gonna have to go. We probably have to learn an untwisting spell that we don't know. Oops, make sure Hey, awkward aardvark! How you doing? How are you doing? Also, if you guys are on my Discord or on my Twitter, I put up a picture. This guy looks so much like a Jawa Paul Atreides baby. Paul Atreides being from Dune. Because his eyes are blue and he's got this weird hood thing. You don't see his face. Alright, let's just try this and we'll just see. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Hi. What are these guys? Can I do something with these guys? Just get back a bit. I'm hitting my desk. For being a friend. Hi, Belle. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend, Morwin. Ooh, what's this? Can we go over to these guys? Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend, Skadavy. So I don't know what the deal is with this guy, what he is. Or, you know, is he human? Is he an alien? Okay, so we can't do anything with these guys. Alright, we need to go back. We need an untwisting spell, which we don't have. So, we're going to have to look around. How you guys doing tonight? This was the same one. So it's a fake bookcase and a fake curtain. Actually, is that my... Hang on. How did that happen? This part's not supposed to... I can't show you with my mouse. But there's a part of my green screen that's not showing, which is why it's just there's like a whiteboard. I mean, I can move. Oh, this could probably pull the whole thing apart, but. Okay. Nope, it doesn't want to move. Here, let's move a little bit. Nope. Nope. Nope, guys, this is a terrible idea. This is a really terrible idea. Yep. Alright, so that was the first bad idea of the night. I'm like, I'll just move it. Alright, let me fix it. Alright, where's my... Putting this... There we go. There we go. That's all I had to do. Oh, that's all I had to do. I forgot I have the picture thing. Okay, I figured it out. Hi, Pocket Rafters! Tear down this wall! I was confused on what was... My problem wasn't my green screen. My problem was that I didn't have this my thing cropped correctly, which you guys... I'm moving my mouse over my OBS like you guys can see it, but you can't. I also pulled my... hang on, I gotta fix it. I pulled my headphones out. How you doing, Pocket Raptors? You watched the new Star Trek? You're not convinced too much JJ story was weak? I wasn't gonna watch the new Star Trek because I was just like, I don't know, I'm just gonna like wait. But the podcast I like, The Greatest Generation, they're doing The Next Generation, and they're doing Deep Space Nine next. They're going to be doing it, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to watch it if they're going to be doing it because I've already watched like the TNG, so I knew what they're talking about. Okay, sorry guys, we can get back to the game. This is why you watch, Jen. Why? Because I like Star Trek? You have this clam, that's not helpful. Discovery, yes. Awkward Aardvark, Discovery. Yes. JJ's trying to make Star Trek too cool. Star Trek really isn't as cool as he's trying to make it. Hi, Papaya Chemist. Is this the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Trademark. Ah, yes, it is. What is this dude? Do we ever see... I wonder if we ever see him with his hood off. I kind of think he's Paul Atreides' love child with the Jawa. That's what I think. That's what he looks like. So, that's my headcanon. That's what I think it is. That's just how I'm going to deal with him. Alright, so... Back to the game. Because I destroy my surroundings and laugh about it. Might as well. This is my life, man. I am just as confident in real life as I am on stream. This is very sad. Alright. Papayas Chemist says, I hear it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning high-resolution 3D landscapes, and sophisticated score of musical effects. It also slams Sierra a lot in the manual. By pocket references, it's the unbridled joy at destruction. It's really endearing. Well, it's one of those things like, what are you gonna do? I messed up. It's like, well, Papaya Chemist, advertisement for Loom. Mashing the Dune and Star Wars references, respect. Well, I was trying to figure out, last time I was trying to, okay, I'm going to go actually figure out what this untwisting spell is. I was trying to figure out what he reminded me of last time. Like, I knew the eyes were very Dune-ish, but I'm like, he reminds me of something. And then I realized it was a Jawa. And then it made me feel like these, like, spider houses. I'm like, is that what Jawas live in? I mean, this is Lucasfilms. Oh no! The kids at Star Trek Night had hand, foot, and mouth disease. Felt bad, but we couldn't pick up the baby or play with the kiddos. Marwan, I hate to break it to you, but if you've played with those kiddos or picked them up anytime in the last month, you will probably get it, if you've not had it already. Because that's why foot and mouth disease is so hard to stop, because you're contagious for like 3 or 4 weeks before you have symptoms. Oh, and the kids don't know why you are not playing with them or letting them sit with us. You had to shun them? Alright, let's see if we can find out what this spell of unmaking is. Or untwisting, not unmaking. Okay, wait, are we supposed to... Okay, no, this is the big tent. I don't know if this is going to go well. We'll see. So, Papaya, have you played Loom before? I'm assuming yes. Yeah, like, you're contagious. Thank you for all the, for the Twitter love, guys.
The threads describe the creation of the world and the passing of the two shadows.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to treat. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's so hard to treat. Like, we had foot and mouth disease go through our state last year, and my niece and nephews had it, and it was already too late. Like, Russ and I totally got it because that's why they can't control it, because the kids are contagious for so long before they show symptoms. That's why it like runs through schools and like daycares and nurseries and stuff. So you have it. It's not, it feels, it's not great. It won't kill you, most likely. Hi, zombie man! All the emoji emotions. Alright, where is the stinking untwisting spell? He needs to be untwisted. We don't have an untwisting spell.
The pattern shows the entire history of the weavers.
You can't just do open, because I tried that.
Great guilds.
Oh, can we... Maybe this is a spell right here that we missed. Hey, Cheddar Man!
That's strange. The end is completely torn off.
How you doing?
That's strange.
Can we fix this?
The end is completely torn off.
I did not like the yellow walls in this room on stream, so I made my own bookshelf. You would guys be sad to know, I actually did not make this specifically. I made this for a GIF I was trying to do, an animated GIF I was trying to do with Bob that did not work out as the background, so I had this at the ready. I'm like, I can use this. Nothing is wasted. What's going on? That's from when I destroyed. I'm like, why is my bangs all weird? You missed my background falling down, Cheddar Man. So I think that was more hilarious than anything else. Nothing like your green screen falling down. All right, is there something we can do? Can we fix this? Let's try and see if we can do something. Have you played this game before, Cheddar Man, by the way? Shoot, we changed to green! Why did we change it green?
That's strange. The end is completely
We just dyed it
off.
green. I don't think that's helpful. So what does, we can't do G.
That thread's too high for me.
You haven't played it? That surprises me. I haven't, this is the first time I'm playing it, so I shouldn't be that surprised. We need something like C, F, G, C, C, F, G, C. I think that's already, boop. The one at the end. Yeah, that's transcendence. We can't do that yet. We only can do these C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D. Is there anything on this side? There's got to be something we have to untangle. You remember watching your little brother play it a bit? I didn't know you had a brother. So now you have to tell brother stories. Alright. Can we go in this room? Does not look like a room we can go in. It's not. So what can we do? It needs to be untwisted is what he's saying. Untwisted. Also, we dyed this green. I don't think we're supposed to. It's like supposed to stay maroon. Oh. He's 10 years your junior. That must have been a surprise at 10. Like, what? Okay. So not in this area they keep letting us go in. All right. Now the box claims, the manual claims that this game will not, it's specially designed not to frustrate you. It's designed to be a experience, almost like a movie. The puzzles are all supposed to make sense. And you're supposed to just experience the game. Oh, you're right, Belle. Cheddar's actually 15 and his 5-year-old brother was born. No, you're not right. What did I say that? When you corrected my math, I'm like, did I do the math wrong? You introduced him to adventure games that copied Floppy of Monkey Island. Now let's see if we can maybe untangle these briars. Maybe that's the untwisting spell. If anyone corrects my math, I assume they're correct. I'm like, wow, how did I get that so wrong? No, I didn't. All right, let's see.
Ouch.
Okay, how can...
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend, Matt Rath. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. Okay, so we have thorns. Can we do something to the thorns? So I'm trying to figure out, he keeps saying like, it needs to be untwisted. And it's like, okay, how are we going to untwist it? Bum, 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 bum. We have night vision. We don't have, there's nothing that looks like, this is folding. Okay, confusion. Oh, twisting. The origins of this ancient draft are lost in history. The earliest references to are woven in the foremost hem, the long tapestry, besides threads depicting the manipulation of flax. Okay, no, we do have to go. You're excited to figure this one out? So I'll show you guys quick. Oh gosh. So right here it says twisting. I don't know if you guys can see this super clearly or not. Actually, hang on. Let me do this so you guys can just see it a little better. I don't know if that's helpful or not. But basically it says, the origins of this ancient draft are lost in history. The earliest references are woven into the foremost hem of the long tapestry beside threads depicting the manipulation of flax and yarn by hand. Tradition has it the four notes were derived from the rhythmic squeak of first elder swell flax own spindle. Okay, so we need to go get the spindle, guys. All right. So basically it's read the manual. They told us this manual was no, well, this is the book of patterns, but the manual was so smug. Oh, you won't have any problems with this. We've designed this game in a perfect way. Any average human won't have any problems and just experience this as a storytelling medium. Not like those King's Quest games. When you do play this game, it'll be an EGA. Fun. Alright, so we know it involves a spindle. Alright, let's squeak this puppy. They make a video that makes you read. Exactly. Now this is...
Don't these people ever clean up after themselves?
Cheddarman, in my day we had 16 colors and that was plenty. Oh, did anyone in here have Prologue as a kid? It's kind of like it was internet, but not really. It was almost like an early AOL. Prologue. I was just reading an article about how like a lot of their games and stuff are lost to time because they were never transferred to anything. There was a lot of like stuff like this. There was like interactive mystery novels. There were puzzles and stuff. Prodigy. Why am I saying Prologue? It's Prodigy, Belle. Oh my gosh. Prodigy. Yes. Actually, if you guys, I don't know. I guess to this audience, yes. But if you guys have any old computers that were on Prodigy, there's a Prodigy project where Prodigy used to save visual files on basically pictures on your computer. And if your computer used to be hooked up to Prodigy, they can go in and like pull those off because all of those are lost to time. Like all those games, like for the kids section was really fun. Like they had like mystery novels to be involved in, like that were like weekly that you were like interactive in, all kinds of like games and that kind of stuff. Biochemist says there's an internet project to revive Mad Maze, one of the most infamous Prodigy games. Sierra really pushed it. It was fun. It was flat rate. Well, we had it, I guess it used to be like by the minute, but then we got it when it was like a flat rate. It's like one of the first ones to go flat rate for like internet, where you didn't have to pay like by the minute. D, 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 E, D, 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 E. That's twisting then? Let's go see if that works. If it is, then we know it's twisting. It was a flat rate up until 1993. Yeah, but it was one of the... Yeah, because AOL used to... And then, I don't get it, because AOL was charged by the minute, and then they went to flat rate, and then... I don't know why Prodigy switched to by the minute. That's so... Like, in 1993, when everyone else was switching to their original thing. I don't know. Anyway, if you're a kid and you had it, you felt cool. You had access to all this orange stuff. Most of their colors are like an orange gray. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh. Sorry, I didn't know that would pause it. I just wanted to... I can't skip this cutscene. We're forced to listen to this beautiful music, guys. Find us at AOL keyword glasses. Oh, I remember AOL keywords. Mostly went on there for like the message boards for like bands and stuff. I used to be I used to like the band Jars of Clay. I don't know if you guys remember them or not. And I used to be in a message board like where we talk about Jars of Clay, but really what ended up happening is we talked about all kinds of other stuff, because like an album would come out and then you talk about it and then you'd be done, and AOL like threatened to shut it down because we weren't talking about the actual exclusively about the band and the album. We were talking about all this other stuff and just being silly. Yeah, Jars of, not Jars with Clay. Jars of Clay. Get it right. No. But it was funny, like someone reported the message board for not discussing the album, and I'm like, you can ask like people, that was like a year ago. We're talking about other stuff. We're making jokes about whatever. You have width on your mind? Alright, let's see if this works. I feel like
that draft doesn't seem to work on water spouts.
So he says it needs to be untwisted. So how would you... Is that twisting or not? Or is that turning something into gold? Because it said... Crap. Snitches get stitches, says Bimclunk. DC Talk Jars of Clay was some of my jams. Exactly. Stuff you could listen to without your parents being like, what is that? Alright, so... Can we go around it? But what about DC Talk? I need that in a soundbite. Just play it when I'm playing a game. I want that to be able to hit on like on my bot anytime I want when I'm frustrated with a game. I just hit that sound. That's what it sounds like when you... Alright, so it wasn't that.
Now, let's try this again, shall we?
I don't want to, game. I think you kind of broke your promise of this being relatively easy. We don't want to turn ourselves into a bird or anything useful, do we?
Huh?
It's Wilhelm scream. Alright. Reflection, waterproofing. No, I don't think we have anything. We've strawn to gold. See, that's the DDDE is what I thought that was strawn to gold, and I think it is. But when they said about the spindle, it's not open. Because I've tried that before.
Maybe it might.
I did
help
point
to
at this
point
already.
something
Come on.
first.
Stop being such a jerk. See, they couldn't... That's the funny thing. They couldn't follow through on their promise. He's so sarcastic with us.
That didn't help at all. There must be some way I can untwist it.
That doesn't sound like a good way to deal with weather, untwisting it.
Huh?
You want an endless loop of that and Graham's scream from King's Quest V. Okay, is there anywhere we can go we haven't been? Because I feel like maybe there's a secret whatever. Some way we can... No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go in there, dude. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Nope. Oh, shoot. Now you gotta see that clip of Jen throwing the pie at the Yeti. The other day you learned that they reused Graham's scream in Conquest of the Longbow, but only the beginning of it? In what part, Papaya, and who did you hear this from? I mean, it makes sense. They had it on file. I didn't want to come back here. Why are these birds here? Oh, hang on a minute.
Huh?
Can I get to... What is that sound he's making? Sound. Only the beginning of the scream sound file. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. They haven't. I'm sure they were like, why are these birds flying here? Dang it.
Huh?
Can we go down this way? Can we go someplace else? Why do we have to go right towards the water spout?
Huh?
The itsy bitsy spider flew. Na, 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 na. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Oh, Scarfaloo. I don't know how to pronounce that. Scarfalhughes. I know who he is. I follow him on Twitter. I know he does a lot of DOS gaming. I shouldn't be saying so much. DOS gaming YouTube videos. Now, I didn't know that, though, that he did one about Conquest of the Longbow. That's cool. Boom. All right, so where can we find that's going to be untwisting? He just looked at me like, I can't fit in there. Someone must fit in that house. And we can't pick this up. And we can't do folding.
Ugh, green again.
Well, you dyed it green, like you dyed all this stuff green. What's this over here? What's this? Is this just like a rope? What is that?
Grass green. I hate that colour.
I like the guy they picked for the voice acting for this. I don't know who he is, though he sounds familiar. Ah! I can't go in anywhere. Well, Crabbensy Weasels. Dang it. What? They promised me, in the manual, I read it, LucasArts promised me a gaming experience without frustration. Lias. This is just like a Sierra game. George Lucas, stop being so smug. It's hard to make an adventure game that is complicated and actually doesn't ever make you frustrated. I'm drinking up too much of my tea. That's a problem. That's a problem. Jermain's got to put up the clip of King's Quest V. Alright. Okay, now get back to... I want to use the arrow keys on this guy now, because look, this is great. Okay, go this way. Everyone can take a moment to look at that. Alright, how am I supposed to untwist this?
It might help to point at something first.
It might help if you weren't so grumpy and sarcastic. It might be snotty. I don't really remember our protagonist's name. You also love the one of Wolf grabbing Cedric. There you go. Alright, so we tried all these huts. I didn't find anything out. Well, it says, is it possible, even though we looked over the tapestries, we still missed it? What is this thing over here? It's another loom. Is there anything we can do with it? What is this here? There's gold. I actually don't remember who clipped it, Matt. I'm sure I think whoever was at the time. Good job, Matt. So many good ones from that stream. That game is a game that requires reactions, that's for sure. My favorite thing that happened is when Papaya Chemist came in and told me that she'd never seen some of the deaths that were happening before. That one I love from Siberia too. Hey baby, you party? You party? Okay, can I do... Okay, let's go in here and check out the tapestry again. There's got to be some sort of clue that they think we should pick up on that we're not picking up on. I think they overestimated. This reminds me so much of Lemmings, this look right here. Alright, so let's look at this again.
The threads describe the creation of the world and the passing of the two shadows.
That's how you met your current girlfriend. Would she say no, I don't party, and then you're like, yes, the girl for me. I think you'd be terrified if you ask them if they party and they're like, yeah, in a creepy way.
History of the Weavers, back to the founding of the great guilds.
Okay, so how
the pattern shows the entire history of the Weavers.
Okay, so there's
back
one.
To the founding of the great.
There's
guilds.
no music playing.
That's strange. The end is completely torn off.
Okay, I'm gonna open my can of soda, so just be prepared, guys. There we go. It's Poland Spring Sparklers, sparkling water. Alright.
That's strange. The end is completely torn off.
Alright, we can't repair it. Basically, there's nothing in here. Alright. What am I missing? What is this big thing? It says untwist, but is that just a red herring, guys? I hate when I get stuck in the beginning of the game because it feels like such a failure. It's like I've only been playing this game. I just played it for an hour at the end of my Gabriel Knight stream. I literally should not be stuck yet. The manual told us several times how non-stick making they made it, like that you should just be able to figure it out and look around and... Sorry, everything you need is right there. It's like, no. No, it's not. I don't think... Do we have items? We don't even have items in this game. We didn't even get to pick anything up. Could we burn our hand in the fire, maybe? Nope. Alright, I guess we're just going to have to go by the twister and just do stuff until finally something works, because according to the manual, when you're stuck, the answer is close by. So we'll see. This is possibly the world's worst boat right here. I think it would just fall over instantly. Or ask a friend. The manual says it's not hard. He says something. You hear that guy's like, I'm worried that this is a sound clip that's corrupted or something, because it sounds like he's saying something. Yeah, listen to that. It sounds like he's saying something. go in there. There's no sound. I'm worried that there's something happening that we're not understanding. We tried open, right? We tried open a couple times. We'll try it again. Stop. I don't want you to go in there. Okay. Let's try this. E, C, E, D.
That didn't help at all. There must be some way I can untwist it.
See, untwisting it, that makes me think that that's this other spell. Or, what do they call them? Whatever. Because there's rending, which rips things up, but I don't think that's it. Waterproofing, folding, confusion, shaping, twisting. See, I thought maybe if it's twisting, I mean, could we do it backwards and would it be untwisting? Could we do E?
I guess that isn't a draft.
Well, thank you. I was thinking maybe like if twisting's that, but it's not. That's stop doing the thing because it makes me feel like I'm missing something. Unmaking, okay. Extinguishing, sharpening, blessing, transcendence. Okay, we can't do any of that stuff. What am I missing? Have I missed? Like, I want to go over to these birds. Can I go over to these birds? Can I? Can I? No. If I hold my breath, will the game tell me the answer? No. So, the drafts I have learned, and I believe I've tried all of them with the water spout. I'll show you right now. So we've learned, we have opening here, E, C, E, D, which I've tried. We have dying, which there's two here. One, well, did we try C, D? No, we did. We did. One of them dyes things green, and the other one's like this mysterious thing that comes out of a bottle that we don't understand what it is. I don't know if that means the actual dye solution or what that is. We have strawn to gold, dying. That's what it says, dying. There's an E in there, Cheddar Man. We have strawn to gold. We have night vision. And that's it except for Transcendence, which we cannot play yet because we don't have enough keys to play that. So there's a couple on here that I thought would be the answer, but we have not learned them at all. So I'm not really sure what the game wants us to do. The only thing I can check really quick is the manual and just see if I missed, because it gives you a bunch of things. Read the book of patterns, read the manual. We didn't listen to the audio drama, but oh well. Okay. Oh, I forgot his name was Bobbin. Okay. It says, we did all this. Walk to the sanctuary of the elders, pick up the distaff, open the swan's egg, walk to Hetchel's tent. Here you will find a flask with dye in it and dye pot full of bowling dye. Using each of these objects will produce interesting and educational effects. Be sure to have a pencil handy. Well, let's try dealing with the bottle of dye again. It didn't really do too much for us, but I might be overthinking this. Well, how am I overthinking this? When I go to the water spout, it sucks me up and throws me around, but I don't die, which seems like a miracle. And I've tried playing all of these different. This is untwisted. I still don't know what this thing is.
It's still dripping. What a mess.
G, F, Okay, I wrote that down. I have no idea what that is because it's not the same one as the die. We can't pick up any of this stuff, or even the book. We have the book. We can't.
Grass green. I hate that colour.
Have you learned anything in game that weren't already in the manual? Oh yeah, all of those that I have typed in there I typed them in there. So the ones I've learned in game, dying, night vision, straw into gold, and I think that's it. But I've learned a bunch in game. So I use Adobe to type them in. That's why none of them look written. You were confused why they were two in the same spot. Oh, yeah, because I didn't know. Because they're both like a dye. Like the one definitely dyes things green because we literally dyed that tapestry green. But the other one, I didn't know what it does, so I put it under the dyeing one so I remember. It was the flask of green dye. All right. I think I already methodically did this, but it's possible. Oh, Belle. I missed that earlier. I'm sort of glad. All right, let's go back over there and see. I don't know what it wants me to do. I don't have any items. I just have these. They call them drafts. Peaceful music's not making me less stressed out about this game, Lucas.
Huh?
See? Here's the little... I feel like he's supposed to say something when we come around the corner and the game's not playing it correctly.
Huh?
Alright, let's try every single one of these. I think we already did this, but let's try this again and see if anything happens. So the first one is open, which is E, C, E, D.
That didn't
Nope.
help at all.
I don't know why
Must
we...
be some way I can untwist it.
I don't know why we dye it green, but we can. C, D, C, D.
That draft doesn't seem to work on water spouts.
Untwist it.
Huh?
Matt says you can untwist it. Well, it says you can untwist it. Hey, Lazy Panda, I need more avatar powers to take care of this water spout. I don't have the arrow in the front, like on my head in the front. Alright, well, if this was like a kiddie swimming pool, you would just spin around the opposite way. But I don't think that would be the answer.
Huh?
Do you ever do that in someone's above ground pool? You like all run. Everyone runs in the same direction around the edge of the in-ground pool, and then you get like a huge whirlpool.
Huh?
I need an itsy bitsy spider.
Huh?
Yeah, like I could try this. It's not gonna work. All right, so D, D, E. So something interesting about this game
That draft doesn't seem to work on water spouts.
is that the drafts are different. Other than the opening one and the ending one, the drafts are different every single game. When you start a new game, they will all be different. That's why it says you have to write them in pencil, because they will be different. All right, let's do night vision. I mean, that's not going to help us, but maybe.
That draft doesn't seem to work on water spouts.
RNG is none too kind. All right. pull. Okay, there's no. That's it. That's all the ones we know. None of them work. So I either need to learn a new one that I don't know, or see, it keeps talking about. It talks about like the weaving one, the twisting one. Like how Jen is using a fancy army accent to sort of because I can't figure out how to say it correctly because I don't know if it's the same. Oh, I hit on the solution earlier, but I didn't apply it. Twist and untwist. I don't think it was the kiddie pool thing, the above ground pool thing. There's these birds. They're flying. They're flying the other way. Why are they flying? Why are... No! Yeah, you don't need to leave. It's not letting me go over... Like, the birds are flying the same way the twister is flying. Draft. Like, how would you say it? It's not like a draft beer. It's supposed to be somewhat mysterious. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. They picked a great voice actor for this.
Now, let's try this again, shall we?
Let's try this again. It's fine. Oops, wrong thing. Sorry, I was trying to fix something in my OBS and I touched the wrong thing, guys. I'm shrinking. That's the way it's... I think it's spelled the same way. I know it's a... Hi, Tyro. Draft is a term in weaving. I get it is, but I'm not sure if it's draft, the way he's pronouncing it, or if it's draft. I'm an American. We speak through our nose, I guess. Okay. It's a pattern in the weave. Hi, Tyro, by the way. All right, so I hit on the solution. What about the birds? Can we do something with the birds? Can we talk to animals? No. So what can I click on? I can't click on myself, can I? Like, you can kind of go... Okay, let's try going the other way. Let's try going this way. Potato. Oh gosh, all that reminds me of the MST3K Trumpy. Look at the little potatoes. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have watched Pod People, MST3K Pod People, but that is like one of the best. All right, I'm going the wrong way. If I want to turn it around, I have to go this way. Can I go? I won't let me go around it though. Trumpy, no! I love that. Ah, that was such a good bed. Like, that was one of the best ones. They're listening to Ringo music in their car for some reason. If you guys haven't watched this, it's very confusing. But at one point, they're playing music and they're singing a terrible song. And they are, to be fair, doing terribly. And the guy goes like, "It stinks!" And it's like the best. Because it did stink. They were terrible. All of them. They're doing these weird 70s, 50s nostalgia songs. I'm going the wrong way again. I'm going... What do they want me to do? Can I literally untwist it? It stinks. Yeah. They're all getting murdered by what apparently looks like a bunch of Smucker's raspberry jam. It's great. There's a Renaissance guy, who's running around the forest saying huzzah. Well, he's not saying huzzah, but bots are. Anyway, sorry. That's not relevant to what we're doing here at all. Why do I feel like I'm going the wrong way? Okay, what am I doing here? What is it they want me to do? They want me to fly the same way the birds are flying? Because I can kind of... This is the opposite way the birds are flying. But the birds are flying the same way the tornado is spinning. Dang it! Should I follow the birds? Feed the birds. Tuppence a bag. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. The slowest, most boring song in Mary Poppins. Back when they thought, like, Mary Poppins did this, also Sound of Music did this, where they're like, you know what this kids movie needs? A really long, boring song right in the middle. Right when they're at the most tired, just a really long, boring song. That'll keep their attention. I mean, it's great. My mom always showed us Sound of Music for New Year's Eve, and we never made it to the end. We got to one of those long, boring songs in the middle and fell asleep. So I guess it was effective. Alright, what am I supposed to... Okay, so if I go like this... And then... Nope, because the second I touch anything else, I'm not... How am I going to untwist this? Dang it, game. It's more frustrating because I said the solution and then I didn't do it. Can we, like... I want to, like, catch these birds and have them fly me away. Sound of Music has, like, 3 endings. It does? Oh, yeah, because there's, like, there's the ending when they get together. There's the ending when their music group's a success. Or do you mean, like, 3 different release endings? Jen, please? Look, all I'm seeing is, like, a bunch of flying birds. There's a 4th ending. Is that where the Scooby-Doo ending? I was going to say the Nazis catch them before they get to the Alps. That's the 4th ending. Oh, gosh. Flew too close to the sun, guys. Or swam too close to the water spout. I remember... Oh, I'm going to wait for him to scream again before I finish this. I remember being obsessed for years as a kid with making clothes out of curtains because of that movie. She stays. She gets married. They escape the Alps. Or more like the musical overstays its welcome. I don't know if you guys have watched the real story behind the Sound of Music, but it's kind of a little bit sad because she's not as happy as Maria was, and like he didn't marry her because he loved her. He married her because he wanted free childcare. What about the Thelma and Louise ending? Alright, so there's 4. I don't know. What does it want me to do, guys? Like, I don't think it wants me to spin it around. How can you untwist it? Okay, Matt, I know you think this is easy, but you already know the solution. I don't know what the solution is. We can't. It isn't easy. Okay, good. Well, that makes me feel better. The manual lied, by the way. They're like, we made it so you won't ever get stuck. Like, the solutions are always close by. Yeah, right. Why can't I, like, I want to, like, do a spell on the birds. But tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. B-U-T-T, as we used to spell in elementary school so we wouldn't get in trouble for saying but. I'm looking at... The only thing I see that I can use is maybe the birds, and they're not close enough. What else could be close by other than the water spout? How can we untwist this? What can we do? No cuts, no butts, no cuts, no coconuts. See, my brain is just not...
Huh?
LucasArts is a mystery to me.
Huh?
Whoop. Oh, crap. Game... It says when the game shows you the icon down on the right and it says the object name, you can click on the object name. It's in the manual, so no spoiling. Now let's try this again.
Now, let's try this again, shall we? Huh? It might help to point at something first.
Well, I am. It's not anything that's coming up with any kind of words. I haven't seen anything flash down there except for the water spout. Nope, no, don't go in there. Hey! Bumblebee Bat. How are you? Where are the words? See, that's the thing. I haven't seen any words on water spout. He says water spout, but I haven't seen any words in the water spout. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, you crappy. This isn't even a puzzle.
I think that's close enough.
Oh, crap. That is a crappy thing to do, game.
Huh?
C, F, C, C.
I think that's close enough.
C, F, C, C. That's blah. All right. That's not a puzzle. That's learning a new draft. Draft, as he
Well,
said.
that only twisted it tighter.
Ah, all right. So would we do it backwards? C, C, F, C. Yeah. I got it. The hard part of the puzzle was not the actual puzzle. The hard part of the puzzle was finding this dumb stuff. All right, let me go find let me put this in under twisting, I believe. Twisting. All right. Okay, you're gonna let me do this or not? All right. C. C, and also untwisting. Yep. That was not nice. C, C, F, C. Oh, FX? No. Okay, good. We got that. I'm really twisting in the wind. I'm annoyed. And now the entire rest of the game has opened up to you. Exactly, but I'm annoyed that the problem was me not understanding something they put in the manual. I read that manual, folks. Come on, dude. We're on a beach. Okay. Oh, G. Shoot. Okay, G. Oh, it gave us G. I was like, what is it, G? All right. Well, let's look at the rock. Can we look at the rock? And a starfish. Nope. And are those trees? There's an emerald sitting in the background, and I'm worried about like the little broccoli mushrooms. Okay, cool beans. Boom, boom. Oh, well, last time. No. I wanted to look at these holes in the trees. Last time there were owls in them that taught us night vision. Here we go. Oh crap. D C C G.
Halt! Who goes? Well. Looks like a scrawny runt trying to sneak into our flocks.
Sneak? You call that sneaking? I heard them coming all the way in from town.
Thought you were going to fleece some shepherds, did you? Maybe we ought to take the shears to you instead.
Listen, I mean, I'm not looking for sheep.
Thank you,
or
Papaya
trouble.
Chemist.
I'm looking for a flock of swans.
Swans?
Swans. You know, birds.
Oh, swans! Of course.
Like geese, but
Should
prettier and
have
also
known.
infinitely meaner.
Everybody comes here when they want swans.
Next you'll be telling us you're some sort of wizard off to fly away with them birdies.
Right.
Wizard?
The
Wizard?
voice acting in this is awesome. Hey,
Happen
Colonel
to be the
Sidequest!
great wizard that Fleece was telling us about. Would you know?
He
Fleece.
is sort of dressed like a wizard.
I don't know. He doesn't look very powerful to me.
Me neither. I say we don't let him by until we know for sure. Come on then.
Yeah, geese are very
wizard.
mean.
Let's see some magic.
Swans are even meaner.
Or else- Going somewhere, little wizard?
I didn't touch anything.
I was better off with the elders back home.
Okay, can we dye them green? Like, that's something I think is cool. Let's dye them green.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Thank you for being a friend.
And thank you for being a friend, Colonel Sidequest. Yeah, they say if you want to keep Canadian geese out of your pond, get a pair of swans, because they hate having anyone else around and they're super mean about it. All right, let's see what happens if we do G, F, F, E.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
All right, let's do C, D, C, D. Dye 'em green.
Well, that draft didn't
What?
seem to do
I
much
thought we could
good.
dye their clothes green. But then you never get to be near your pond since swans are so mean. That would be my conclusion as well, but apparently some people would rather not be near a pond than be through near a pond with lots of goose poop in it. All right, can we do opening maybe? What do we do? I mean, they'd be impressed by turning straw into gold. We don't have any straw.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Night vision. We tried twisting. I don't know how twisting would help. Maybe we need to go. Oops. Oh, we need to do their own spell back at them. Crap. Well, this was not a spell, maybe. I have never played Loom
Guess
before.
that isn't a draft.
I have never played Loom before. See what happens if we play their song back.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
That's their draft that we did. That's the invisibility draft. Okay, well, we're not supposed to.
I sure wish I knew a draft that would work on shepherds.
It's a shame I missed out. Yeah, it's fun. I didn't appreciate all the shade they were throwing towards Sierra games in the manual, though. I was like, hey, Sierra games are also fun. So what kind of spell would shepherds appreciate? I guess maybe straw into gold, but they don't have any straw. Why is the EGA version better?
Well, that draft didn't
Well,
seem to do
no,
much
because
good.
there's no straw, and we're not spinning it. So, but opening, I guess we could try opening them. We're gonna open, you guys. E C E D. Really? It has more music and more dialogue?
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much
Did
good.
they lose? Why? Because VGA has more color than EGA, right? Or am I getting that backwards? So, oh, they had to cut the dialogue way down to make room for the voice acting. Okay, that makes sense. You love Loom, beautiful scenes, clever gameplay, and a good story. Otherwise, it wouldn't fit on the CD. Gotcha. I didn't even know I had an option to play EGA. That's what I thought. That's why I was confused. But no, that makes perfect sense. Alright, so we didn't learn... We just have night vision, which they would appreciate, but I don't think would actually help them. They should be excited their clothes are turning sparkly.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Alright, do we have to be here? Can we go someplace else first? Oh, they're still in EGA. Well, I guess they didn't feel like they had to do anything. Oh, okay, good. We can still walk someplace else.
Come on, lads. He's had enough. Let him go.
Some kind of wizard, eh?
Okay,
Don't trip
fine.
on your robe, little wizard.
Get on, you lazy bunch of yous. Back to work.
That's cool. They can go invisible, though. Alright, listen up. We better write this down because we just learned the pattern for our... Well, we learned it before. Invisibility. Invisibility. Alright, which is D. C. C. G. Is it, wait, did I get it backwards? Is it G, C, C, D? Did I flip it? I'm sorry, I am dyslexic. So if that is the case... I enjoy the voice acting though. But I can see if you lose some of the dialogue how you'd be sad about that. Now let's go down here. See if we can learn a spell shepherds need, I guess. Maybe it's one that can shear sheep right away. That might be helpful. Forward to make a spell, backward to unmake a spell. Oh boy. Similar city. Oh, they give you the reversed oh, because they're okay, that makes sense now. Because they're becoming visible. They're becoming visible in the beginning, and then they go invisible. Gotcha. It makes sense because they're... Ooh. Beep, boop, 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 boop. There's a bell up here. That's kind of cool. Where can we go? This doesn't look like an actual building where we can go places. Oh no. What's he doing?
I can barely hear what they're saying.
What are they saying?
I trust your excellency is pleased with our progress?
That all depends on how far this sphere can help me see.
Sphere.
4 hours, most assuredly. Perhaps 6 with a bit of luck.
Only 6 hours? But I expressly requested 8.
Every sphere is unique, Bishop. It is impossible to accurately predict how well this sphere will perform.
I need at least 8 hours. 8 hours, Master Crucible. See to it.
Ooh, let's go. Can we go up to see this? Let's go up and up. I'm gonna go see if we can see. I don't know what this thing is either. I'm having fun.
Huh. A glass bell. I wonder what will happen if...
Oh, crud. Oh, shoot. Oh, no.
Dizzy.
Ah, look! Who are you, lad?
And just what do you think you're doing up here?
I'm not sure. I just rang the bell and
Well, I'm sorry, but you're not supposed to be here.
Step back under the lens, please.
This is a restricted area. No visitors allowed.
Good day,
Why is
sir.
the scythe doing up there? That looks very sinister. Alright, so we can't go up there right now.
I guess I'm not supposed to go up there.
Well, we'll figure it out later, buddy. No worries. Okay, how do we... I want to go this... I want to get to here. How do I get to here? Can I walk this way? Can I... Okay, so if I go in here... Can I go this way? Can I come this way? No. What kind of crazy idea is this? Go this way, maybe? Nope. Boo! It's not the way I came in. Oh no, it's not. That's definitely not the way I came in. What are these guys doing up here? What? Is this the future or the past? An alien planet? Who knows? Oh gosh, this looks like that game we played in Siberia 3 where we'd adjust all the mirrors. Okay. Did you guys ever seen Return to Oz? The sequel movie they made for the Disney Channel that was terrifying? With the wheelers and stuff, the wheelies. This reminds me of that movie because she'd have picked something that... Oh boy.
Welcome to Crystal Guard, stranger. I'm Master Goodmode, 31st in the Noble Guild of Glassmakers.
Amazing
and who might you be?
And terrifying.
My name is Bobbin. Bobbin Threadbare of the, Noble Guild of Weavers.
A weaver! Tell me, is it true that to peer beneath a weaver's hood brings instant agonizing death?
I honestly don't know. Nobody's ever tried it with me.
They were creepy. The movie was great, though.
Wonderful view of the sky here. Have you noticed a flock of swans flying this way?
Swans?
Swans. You know, birds.
Yes, swans! No, I haven't heard of any swan sightings. Look around to your heart's content, Weaver Threadbare. And remember, if you break it, you buy it.
I'm serious. Alright, so... Ooh, what's this over here? It's a grave.
Near this spot, Lucent Bottleblow, founder of the Noble Guild of Glassmakers, attained his final clarity.
Are these all graves? I guess they are. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, I think it's on DVD. It might even be on Amazon, but it's really good. They did it in film, not video, so it looks really good. And it's terrifying and amazing at the same time.
Softshard, wife of Lucent Bottleblow, here attained final clarity. Softshard, wife of Lucent Bottleblow, here attained final clarity.
Okay, final clarity. Do they turn your ashes into glass? Is that what's happening here? Okay, so... Where else? These things seem kind of crazy. These look like cheap IKEA tables. It looks really good. You maybe turn it a little loosely. No, it looks good. They did it on film, and so with the restored DVD version, it looks really good. It does. It looks beautiful, I think, anyway. The special effects look good. Like, the witch with all her different heads. Like, it looks good. You get to see the Emerald City all like broke down. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning. Well, yeah, I do because I'm tired, but... Yes, the witch with all the ladies' heads in her closet that she could switch out to be a different beautiful head every day. Yeah, that movie introduced a lot of terrifying concepts to small children. Mombi, yes. Mombi! Yes, yes, yes. The girl that gets to play Dorothy was really good. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce her name either. I don't remember how to pronounce it. It's like, what happens if Dorothy gets sent to a mental hospital because she can't stop talking about the Wizard of Oz?
It might help to...
No, I'm just trying to figure out stuff, dude. There's another bell. Is that the same? It's not the same bell. Is it? Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can go up this way. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. American McGee's Wizard of Oz. You miss being scared by a movie? I don't. I don't watch scary movies as much as possible. Oh, I was going to tell you a story about my birthday, guys. So my birthday was on Saturday. And I don't know if you guys know this or not. Some of you probably know because I talked about it before. But my husband Russ and I have the same birthday. Our birthday's on the same day. So they, oh, what's this? Oh, nice. So there's a movie theater someone told us about near here that gives you a free movie ticket on your birthday. And so we get to go to the movies for free. Like, they did not see us coming, baby. Showed our ID, got our free movie ticket. We went into line separately so that they wouldn't give us a hassle. But there was no, like, I checked before we went.
That's beautiful. I've never seen anything sparkle like that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Not even the long tapestry. What kind of glass is it?
It was carved from a single crystal of diamond.
Whose birthday? Both of our
You were
birthdays.
glassmakers.
No, we are. Dear boy, this is none other than the famous Chromax conundrum, wrought by our distinguished founder, Lucent Bottleblow. His works once filled an entire museum, you know. And that was before the Great Dragon arrived in 7342.
Oh, goodness.
She blew through this city like a torch, melting and breaking our finest works, plundering our museums and treasuries until we had almost nothing left. It was awful, just terrible, really a miserable time. Even Bottleblow's greatest masterpiece, the first scrying sphere, was lost forever.
But you still have the conundrum.
And a lucky thing, too. It was on loan to the Guild of Vintners at the time. It is the sole remaining example of our founder's transcendent genius.
But I'm still curious. Why is it diamond instead of glass?
And how did the dragon break diamonds?
That's the conundrum, you see.
Yeah, the birthdays. I remember when Russ and I were friends, and he asked me, he was like, when's your birthday? And I said, oh, September 23rd. He's like, not my birthday. And I'm like, why would I know your birthday? He's like, I was so confused. We're both so confused for about 20 seconds. Guess me being so engrossed. The movies don't hit you the same as an adult, that's for sure.
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottleblow's other treasures.
I wanted to
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottleblow's other treasures.
I don't know, but why can't we do anything with the chalice? There's no... Okay.
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottleblow's
I don't know.
other treasures.
Where did that dragon go? You're fine, Pimclunk. The dragon looks pretty cool. Oop, where are we going? Where's this now? Maybe I wasn't ready to go there, game. Where's that take me? Okay. Where's this take me? Wait, was I already here? Yeah, okay, hang on, game. I just went back the way I came, not realizing. I'm like, oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow! Either Ian or Land Sylvia 157. I'm glad you're having a good time. If you're here, please say hi. Because otherwise I can't tell if the mobile app just suggested me. In which case, also hi. Oh, what did I do? Now I can't get back up there, and I need to. Ah. Wait, can I go up this way and go around? Maybe? Speaking of follows, I need to schedule my follower stream, but oh gosh, we're down here. I forgot I'm going to be gone this weekend, so it's not going to be this Friday. We'll figure it out. This reminds me of a combination of Labyrinth and Emerald City. What's the babe at the power? The power. You remind me of the babe. With the power of voodoo. Hoodoo. You do. Okay. That's enough of me murdering a song. Whoa, I'm pixelated. Okay, so not that way. How did I find this look so confusing. What are they doing up there?
What's going on up there?
Can we hear anything?
What's going on up there?
Workers are doing something, but I don't know what. It's a way to get up here, it looks like. Oop. Go in. Go in here. Just go in. Ah! Thanks for all the love on Twitter, guys. Thanks for retweeting my tweets and stuff and telling people about my stream. I appreciate it. Alright. Of course, not this part, because I'm like, what am I doing here? This is the one we touched earlier and they kind of threw a fit about. Let's do it again. Oh, we can turn invisible. Well, how do we turn ourselves invisible? That's a good question.
Stopper! Over there. I don't believe this.
Looking for trouble, are you? You're certainly about to find it.
He'll not be the only one in trouble if Crucible finds him up here.
Not to mention what will happen if we get behind schedule. Listen here, lad. We have secret work to do and not much time to do it. Do you understand what secret means?
Yes, but it's very important that I get...
Good. Please step over to the lens now.
Stupid brat.
You said it.
Wow, they're kind of mean. I thought they'd be nice, but they're not. Can we just make ourselves invisible?
Those two are going to be a bit of a problem.
Okay, well, let's do...
It might help to point at something first.
How do we point at ourselves? Is there a way? Well, you are trespassing. Well, they didn't say keep out. Well, I guess they did, but like this place is very confusing. How do we... No, don't. I was trying to find a way that I could...
Look here. You are not just going to waltz through here without us seeing you.
Go play somewhere else. Goodbye.
Alright.
I may have to do something sneaky.
Yeah, I think you do, but how do you put a spell on yourself? I had the same problem with night vision. I want to put a spell on myself, and it won't let me just go.
It might help to point at something first.
No, not really, actually. Can we go in here? Go over. How did we get... Okay, did we go down and then in this way? I find this whole place so confusing. So confused, guys.
It might help.
Stop me. Okay, so that's that way. We can go down this way. And do we go in here? Like, these are like transportation devices a little bit. Nope, that's how you get out. Alright, so how do we get... I want to get back over here because I think maybe we should try some spells on the chalice, like making it invisible, maybe. Okay. There we go. It just wouldn't send me all the way down. That's why I was very confused. So this, like, these are basically transportation chambers. If you it will send me over here. Why is there... Is the bell what's transporting us? Is the bell what's transporting us? Transportating. Okay, let's try... I'm doing it the wrong way, I think.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay, so we know we need to draft on the chalice, but which one?
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottleblow's other treasures.
So, it wouldn't be... It's perfectly clear, but it looks sort of green. Can we dye green?
That didn't help at all.
Well, I guess not. I don't even know.
I guess that isn't a draft.
It is a draft. That's the one that the bottle kept doing. We didn't know what it was. That seemed... Oh! Oh, these are connected through here. Oh, well, What are these things up here? It's like light can come in. Let's see. How can I turn myself invisible? Like, I know how to. I have the draft to do it.
Near this spot, Loosum Bottleblow, founder of the noble guild of glassmakers,
Now the real question
attained his final
is,
clarity.
did the dragon kill him? How did he die? I'm just really unclear in this game, like where I can go and where I can't go. It seems confusing to me. So I didn't have to do all this complicated mess. I could have just gone through the glass museum. Can we just take this? Alright, what other spells do we have? We have Strong to Gold. That's not going to do anything. Invisibility. We could try did we try that already to make the chalice invisible?
I guess that draft isn't going to help.
It's made
me
out
here.
of diamond. What can we do with diamond? It's not twisting it. Oh, I did. Oh, this is untwisting. We don't have anything that's going to tell us, like, where something is, right?
I need to choose my
Silence,
drafts more
emptying, unmaking, sharpening, blessing, transcendence. Okay, no, we don't have anything there with that. What am I supposed to do with this stuff? So we've got the chalice.
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottleblow's other treasures.
So the real question is too, do we have to impress the shepherds so they can teach us other drafts that can do something in here, or what? I don't want to make ourselves invisible, but I don't know how. We can't just select ourselves. Select ourselves. I vote for me. I vote that I become invisible. See, I want to... If I could just make myself invisible, I could just walk over there and see what they're doing. Sometimes it's really hard not to help. I know Colonel Sidequest actually was in somebody else's stream that was streaming Siberia, the first Siberia, and I was like, oh no, like they're not getting this. They have to. There's like that weird timing thing where you have to hit it just right with like this perfect. Like you have to talk to one of the students that's getting a book, and they tell you something, and then you can go talk to the professor about something specific, and then you have to watch that lecture, but they weren't talking to the one student, and it was really hard not to say anything, because it was like, excuse me, they just happened to not click on the student. They clicked on a different student that was like buzz off, and then they kind of gave up. Looks like a cave over there, but okay. I don't know why these shepherds are so concerned with someone stealing their sheep. Okay. Where do we go? Where do we go now?
He's back.
So are we.
Alright, well.
I sure wish I knew a draft that would work on shepherds.
Well, we know one that does.
There's nobody better at stealth than a shepherd.
Aye, and you'll have to do better than that to get past us.
Well, what could we do? We could do... See, I don't know what I'm supposed to do first here. Let's go back to the beach and see if I missed something. Nope. I want to go back this way.
Come on, lads. He's had enough. Let him go.
Some kind of wizard.
Okay, yeah, thank you,
Don't trip on your robe, little wizard.
Get on, you lazy bunch of yous. Back to work.
Use, guys. I think it's funny. It turns them into a green outline wearing underwear. That's what it turns them into. All right, what else? We must have missed something at the beach, maybe. I hardly looked around there at all. Can we go to this side at all? Doesn't it look like broccoli? I didn't realize that was trees. I thought that was a broccoli situation. Where are you at? Oh, he's over there. Look at him. Tiny little pixel dude. Tiny little pixel dude. What's over here? Okay, so this is the other way we can approach the city. Beware the giant broccoli. It approaches from over the hill. Prepare the cheddar cheese sauce. So what else?
What's going on up there? What's going on up there?
I wish I knew, dude. So we've got these weird room situations. We've got this crystal chalice, or actually it's a diamond chalice, which seems pretty cool. I'm assuming diamond chalice makes it unbreakable. Unbreakable. Okay, game. No, just go in. Is there someplace you can go in there? Okay, you can leave. Okay. Is there any other place to get in here? It's so weird. Can we walk over this way? No. Can we go? This will just lead us back to the. Yeah, it's does not look very practical, Easy Panda. You're right, and it does not look comfortable to live in at all. Colonel says, "Nah, Simon Chalice would be unscratchable, but not unbreakable." Science dork, sorry. That's okay. I don't know how they'd even cut a diamond chalice, because isn't it with diamonds you have to be really careful? You can only cut them on certain planes. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, if you try and cut a diamond, you can shatter the diamond pretty easily, can't you? Because if you cut it the wrong way, it cracks. Not cracks, but like you don't get the facets. I mean, diamonds, it's kind of a weird thing why they're so valuable. I mean, because they're so hard, but they're just clear. Like they're sparkly, but so's glass. Just not as sparkly. Okay, let's try. All right. Alright, so what are we doing? They put us here. Got this weird bell situation. The bell just sent us back. Colonel Sidequest, right? It's weird that they're so valuable, but somehow we all agree they are. Diamonds don't have a great resale value. You know, like De Beers basically owns all diamonds everywhere. They like have the market kind of cornered. And they control the price in a lot of ways.
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottle Blow's other treasures.
I do too.
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottle Blow's other treasures.
Okay, interesting. Alright, so we don't really know. What are we trying to do here? I don't really understand. There's a dragon that came and took all the stuff. We're trying to get past the shepherds. We're trying to figure out what they're doing. We have that guy who says he needs a scrying thing that needs to see at least 8 hours into the past or future or whatever. Yeah, diamonds are useful in certain tools. Definitely drills. Probably lasers, I'm assuming. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why. We just do. I think I'd rather have a different stone that's like a ruby or an emerald. Thank you for the follow, Omega Number. I'm glad you're having a good time. If you're here, please say hi if you can. Ooh, that's okay. That goes back there. Thank you. I'm glad you're having a good time. If you're from the mobile app, that's fine too. I just hope you eventually stop by sometime. Yeah. I don't know. That's the thing I always think about with platinum. It's worth more than gold. But platinum's like so super hard. Like, and it's kind of just... So like, this is Okay, backing up. Aluminum used to be super expensive because you're actually aluminum in its normal form you don't find. It's like in its not rusted form, but essentially what you would call a rusted form. And they add a ton of energy into it. So that's like why the Washington Monument is like capped in aluminum. It used to be super valuable, but then it got cheaper to make, and now it's obviously not valuable. Hey, Tyro says, the less of something, the more valuable it is. Though De Beers creates forced scarcity of gem quality diamonds. Yeah, they do. They're kind of not that ethical.
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottle Blow's other treasures.
Aluminum was a precious metal, yeah. And now it's just something that probably probably contributes to dementia and Alzheimer's. It's weird to think about. I don't know why platinum's worth more than gold. It's rare, it's super hard, but like it's kind of nice. Gold is soft, like it's not, I don't know. My wedding rings are white gold, which is a gold that nobody likes, but I like it. Basically means there's more nickel in it or something.
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottle Blow's other treasures.
Okay, I'm sorry I keep looking at this. This is not...
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottle Blow's other treasures.
So that all that does is send you back. Nope, just more scarce. And it's like... It really, like... Well, this is a long time ago, guys, so... When I was we're looking at engagement rings and stuff, Russ and I were... Like, they kept trying to push us towards platinum because I wanted white gold. Like, my mom has white gold wedding rings, and so I always thought those were really cool as a kid. And they kept pushing us towards platinum, and it would, like, oh, this engagement ring without a stone in it, it's like a couple, like, you know, $300 or whatever. This is back a while ago, guys. And this platinum one is $1,000 for the same amount. And I was just like, nope. I'm like, no thank you. Plus they try to tell me, they're like, your white gold running rings are gonna eventually yellow, and they have not. I'm like, I think we're okay. They're like, let me try and upsell you on this for platinum. I'm like, no thank you. Okay, sorry, I'm just clicking around because I don't know what to do. I know I need to turn myself invisible, but I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to select myself. Because if I could make myself invisible, I could go see what those guys are up to upstairs. But I can't. But I can't make myself invisible. And there's nothing I can really do for the chalice yet. Yeah, it's weird, like the precious stones market. Actually, for like a major wedding anniversary coming up, if we ever have more money to do this, there's a really cool place that will, normally, like if you get a ring redone, they send it away and they use a bunch of chemicals and you don't get the same gold back, but there's this place that does a more old-fashioned way where they melt it down and they spin it in like molds so you can add like more stones and do stuff, but it's like the same gold from your wedding bands. I'd like to get one done like that. I have the invisibility magic panda. I can't figure out how to get him to use it on himself. Oh, this is just gonna put him right back up there, guys. Come down this way. They have a bunch of videos on YouTube on like people's rings they've done and combining, like one couple combined his mom's engagement ring and wedding band with her mom's engagement ring runner band, and they did this really cool flower motif. It was really cool. Anyway, that's beyond the point, but I think if I knew as much about diamond, like the kind of how unethical and how diamonds kind of are, I think I would have gotten something else for my engagement ring, but I don't know. Ignorance was, well, ignorance. Alright. This is something else I want to get to too, but how do I get to this thing? Because I want to see what the scrying thing is, don't I? Alright. Colonel Sidequist, if I have been everywhere I can be here, there's gotta be some way. Why can't I just make myself invisible? What's the deal here? Let me see if the manual says how I can select myself. Respect yourself. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know why that song just came up. It just did. Alright. Game design philosophy. Oh, I can press escape to bypass a cutscene. Good to know. Pause the game, press spacebar. Set it on and off. I'm gonna read this again. Unlike a conventional computer adventures, you won't find yourself accidentally stepping off a cliff or dying because you've picked up a sharp object. We think you prefer to solve the game's mysteries by exploring and discovering, not by dying a thousand deaths. We also think you like to spend your time involved in the story, not typing in synonyms until you stumble upon the computer's word for a certain object. Me. Well, here I am. I don't know what to do here either, dude. Because I can't figure out how to... Okay. Spin a draft. Okay. How do you select Bobbin, though? I need Bobbin to select Bobbin. Picking up a sharp object. Poor Roger Wilco. I can't select myself? Dang it, Colonel SideQuest. How do I do one of these spells on myself? I want to make myself invisible and see what those guys are doing up there with that giant scythe. Yeah, Roger Wilco is like one of the most hilarious but frequent deaths. It's like, did he really just want to put, like, I don't know what, did LucasArts Games just want to put Sierra out of business? Which makes me feel like, why are you making Sierra sound like the bad guy? Sierra started like, it's a small, this time it wasn't small, but started off as like a small 2-person company out of nothing. So if you can't spell yourself, can you spell something else? So the problem is if I do this, it's just going to transport me. Like, why are you trying to put them out of business, LucasArts? Well, there's the old adverb, rub everything on everything else, or I guess in this case, spitting on everything. I used all my spells already. There's a spell I either need to learn. I know this. I feel like I know the spell, but there must be something else I have to learn. Excuse me. I know the invisibility spell. Spell cardboard box and hide in it. If there was a cardboard box around here, I definitely would do that. Lisa Panda. But there isn't one. There's just endless. No, go over here. If I could do that, I totally would. Also, what's underneath my hood? No. Sorry, this sparkling water is making me burpy. Alright. Find a mirror, shoot them, spill the mirror, and hope it reflects on you. There aren't any mirrors, there's just all this stuff. If I walk in here, it's going to send me up there, and he's going to say, I need to do something more sneaky. And I'm going to be like, yeah, like use an invisibility spell on yourself, but that's not going to help because he can't hear me. You have to be able to like click on it and have it appear down here to interact with it. Which, I don't care what they say, is just as annoying.
It might help to point at something first.
It's just as annoying as an inventory system. I don't care what they say. Like, it's not as... Yes, it is, game. Really is just as annoying as an inventory system. It's like certain places that have like a bell and that send you someplace. I wish I could do something to the bell, but I can't. Where's he at? Nope. Go up where I need you. Go where you need to go. I don't know, Jen. I'm out of ideas. Me too. I might ask for a hint in a minute. I felt the same way with Monkey Island in several places. Like, LucasArts, are you for real here? Are you for real, LucasArts? Seem like not for real. Did I tell you guys, I think my left monitor is doing something funky. It's like getting this grainy look about it that gives me a migraine when I look at it too long. This way. I'm trying to think of a hint that doesn't give away too much. Take the chalice and call the dragon with the magical dragon spell you find under the rock at the beach.
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottleblow's other treasures.
Well, I wonder too. I wonder where he went to. Can I do anything? Okay, so can I do the unmaking the transcendent spell? No, I think I need this large C. This large C up here, which I do not have. All right, let's start back here. We have twisting and untwisting. So twisting would be C, F, C, C.
That must not be the right draft.
Untwisting is C, C, F, C.
I guess that draft isn't going to help me here.
And we tried invisibility, but we'll try again. G, C, C, D. Actually, making uninvisible might be something that might work on this too. Is there something on here that we need to see?
I need to choose my drafts more carefully.
There's a thing you can do which is totally optional too. Well, that might be fun. So like turning the tapestry green like I did in there.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay, there's gotta be a right draft. So we've got night vision. Don't think it's gonna work, but I'll set that up while I'm looking for the next thing.
That must not be the right draft.
Oops, I did the wrong one. Yeah, I know.
No, that's not right.
What about opening? E, C, E, D. Did I just not do opening on this? I'll be mad if this is the answer.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay, that's all of our drafts, guys, except for, oh, I didn't try dying green. I think I tried that one before, but we'll try it, just in case. Dying green? C, D, C, D.
Well, that didn't work.
Since the chalice is so, like, diamond, I did think maybe I would be able to use the invisibility spell, which I already tried on here, and make myself invisible, like bounce it off, but that is not what happened. Alright, well, what about this?
Softshard, wife of loosened bottle. Softshard, wife of loosened bottle blow.
Okay.
Here attain final clarity.
What happens if we shoot a invisibility spell? Like, I don't know. Did I try them all backwards too? Like to make it uninvisible? Huh. Well, let me go back and try. I didn't try all of them backwards. I did twisting and untwisting. But I didn't do... Alright, well, we'll do that. Okay, where are we at? Let's go... Well, untwisting would be C, C, F, C.
No, that's not right.
Visibility would be D, C, C, G. I like that it lets you click it all in and then... This would be the opposite of... Well,
I need to choose my drafts more carefully.
oh, I do, I guess. Night vision is the same. It's a palindrome. because it's either CDC or CDC. Straw into gold. Could we do gold into straw? E, 1, 2, 3.
That didn't help at all.
Alright. Could we do close? I guess we would do close on it. We could also do the undying, so that would be DC, right?
Didn't work.
And open, I guess close would be D, E, C, E.
That must not be the right draft.
So that's it. That's all the drafts I have. All the drafts I have. Oh no, all the drafts I have. I don't have... Yeah. Need more drafts. I know, that's the problem. We need more drafts. We have to learn them, and there's not...
I wonder where that dragon went with Bottle
Which ones do I
Blow's
have?
other treasures.
I must have missed a draft. I can't leave. So I don't think... See, that's why I think I have to deal with the... I think I have to deal with the shepherds first. Or I have to deal with the weird workers upstairs. So what can we do in the grave? Maybe we can do something on there. I'm trying the Transcendence one, even though I know that's not right.
I guess that isn't a draft.
Okay. I wonder if it would be like making... Let's see if we can make something...
That's obviously not the right draft for graves.
Oh, open. Can we open the graves? Can we open the grave? That's so weird. E, C, E, D. Just.
I don't think I'll try that one again.
Why not? What happened? What happened when we did that? Let's try this one. We're definitely going to try it again.
I don't think I'll try that one again.
Yeah, what just happened? We just hit open on their graves and something happened. I think there's a secret passageway in their graves. We hit open and nothing happened. Well, I mean, all kinds of stuff happened. Like, I don't quite know what this is. Are they outside or inside? Like, is this the monument? Like, what's happening? I don't know. I don't know what I just did. What did I just do? I tried to open a grave. Well, I thought maybe it was a secret passage to something. It's gotta be... Can we go back to the beach this way? We can. Is there anything that I'm not... Like, I didn't look at over here. I can't go back. They said there's no dead ends. Although I feel like I want to call them a liar on that, too. Like, there's nothing. There's, like, the broccoli. We can't hear the water. There's no sand. Is there anything, like, in the beginning of the forest that we missed? Is that a... I guess that isn't considered a cutscene. No, don't go that way. No, I want to go to the forest. Okay, go to the forest. Go to the broccoli forest. The broccoli tree is covered in cheese sauce. This was the candy forest, but the parents complained. So now it's the broccoli cheese forest. No, no, no. I wasn't planning on going down there yet. So I don't know. What am I missing here? Yeah. I want to read the part in the manual, and they said that you won't get stuck. Okay.
He's back.
So are we going somewhere, little wizard?
Alright, so can we do...
I was better off with the elders back home.
Alright, can we close their mouths, maybe? Can we do D-E-C-E? There's gotta be something that can...
I guess that isn't a draft.
Yes, it is. D-E-C-E has gotta be closed. So what... Hey, Morton.
I guess that isn't a draft.
What are we gonna do here? Dying tongues. Straw to gold. So we're basically missing a draft. I did too many D's. It's gonna be say it's not a draft. Because I did 4.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
What could we do that could, like... Twisting? Could we do untwisting? C-C-F-C, maybe? This is the first time we've seen this game? This is the first time I've played this game. What did I miss? There's all those green rooms. How could I miss something in there? I wrote down all of my spells. Dang it. Alright. Colonel Sidequest, what am I missing? What am I not seeing? If you're still here, even. I wouldn't blame you.
Come on, lads. He's had enough. Let him go.
Some kind of wizard, eh?
Don't trip on your robe, little wizard.
Get on, you lazy bunch of yous. Back to work.
Oh, cool. We just got through that cutscene a lot quicker. So what am I missing? Can you tell me what room it's in? Maybe? Oh no, where was the... Where did I miss a draft at? You were looking at the video earlier? I'm sorry. The optional one, not the main quest. Oh, okay. Where would it have... You mean the optional one back at the island? Crap and weasels. I got the straw turning into gold. I picked up this other weird one. I don't know what it is. It had like... It was coming out of a bottle full of dumped over dye. Yeah, I had that one written down. Why, is that one what I need?
It might help to point at something.
Just go. Where are you at? Alright, well, I want to see it, though. But I think I did use that one back. Well, maybe I didn't. I want to see that one, though. At least it's something. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Where's that? Where did I put it at? Enter dying. It's not a dying... I think that... So that was supposed to be empty. That was supposed to be empty. Yeah, I'm confused too, because I did write that down before. Where are you going? I want you to go up the steps. I guess I want him to go up here. I don't know what I thought I was doing over there. I don't know. I'm getting tired, and all this green is just looking the same. It all just looks the same. Okay. Whee! Alright, go over here. So it would be E, F, F, G. Oh no, I got it. Okay, good. Oh, cool. So what do I do with the chalice? That's it. I just fill it up with wine. Or whatever that is. Blood? Who knows? I'll tell you where to need to go next. Only what screen you'll leave me on. That might be helpful. Where do I need to be at that I'm not understanding? I did get the optional one. I just probably didn't do it right when I did it. I was rushing through. All these look like things. This is sparkling. Vintner's Guild, rejoice! Exactly. The vine is very fine. Oh, go outside of this glass building. There's like these weird, cheap IKEA tables that are giant. I don't know what they're for. Or did the Vintners Guild just go out, put out of business? But I'm bummed. Alright, so we've got these these guys up here. Like, what are they doing?
What's going on up there?
Well, I don't have anything for... I wonder if I can do opening. I have an empty space for sleeping, but I don't have that spell yet. IKEA hype, says Morton.
Doesn't seem to affect them at all.
Well, boo. I can dye them green. What are they doing? I don't want to turn them into gold. Start with the most likely. Invisible. I could make them invisible. Would they have like a freak out?
I wonder, did it work? Only one way to find out.
Oh. He wants us to see if we turn them invisible or not. What? So we turn them invisible? Okay, LucasArts, you cannot say one dang thing about Sierra. Not one dang thing if this works. You cannot say anything about Sierra. No more throwing... No, it didn't work at all.
Our esteemed Bishop Mandible cuts quite a figure, doesn't he?
I don't doubt that Crucible's getting tired of bowing and scraping to him. Why would the clerics want a scrying sphere anyway? I thought they didn't believe in the future.
Yeah, your guess is as lucid as mine, Flute. But Crucible appears to think that they're up to no good again.
Then why would he do business with them at all? Let alone sell them a sphere.
Well, you know, Crucible, he'd sell his own mother's spectacles if he thought there was a profit in it. And the clerics are paying off in cash.
Which should keep us in the clear for years to come. Still, I'm certainly pleased that Crucible's not taking any chances. This scythe might become very useful if our friend the bishop has been less than transparent with us.
Ouch!
Yes, very useful indeed.
So wait, we turned them invisible, but there was like a delay? Like, I don't understand how we got invisible from that. Oh, it's sharpen.
That side is even sharper than a weaver's spindle.
A-A-A-G. Okay, so that's sharpen. Boom. Boom, ba-doom, 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 boom. That's crazy, though. Alright, let's find... Desire healing. Okay. You cast invisibility on them, so it made you invisible to them. That's a stretch. Where's the sharpening one I saw earlier? Because this is definitely sharpening. There we are. Yeah, it's fine. It's adventure gaming logic, which means it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I'll tell you what, they just need to be quiet about Sierra forever. Because that makes zero sense. Alright, we can do something to the, can we do the workers?
That side is even sharper than a weaver's spindle.
Okay, I got this. We can't do this one yet because we don't have A.
That side is even sharper than a weaver's spindle.
Colonel Psychosis says it's the biggest stretch of the game in my eyes. I think that's the #1 hardest part to figure out. It just seems crazy to me. What's this over here? What's this over here? Ooh, here we go. Oh, look, we can look in this, I bet. Yes. Okay, progress, guys. That feels good. Here we go. It's the harp. E, F, E, G. Progress made. Item acquired. Wine. Progress is... Okay, let's do that again to make sure I have it. I think it's... Let's see what it is. Oh, shoot! What? There's different stuff all the time. There's a swan. C, F, G, C. Okay, that's the one I think we already had. But we'll... Jeez. We'll repeat, because I need to know if I got that right. Here we go, good. E, F, F. See, I didn't have that one right. E. So that one's fear, which I know because they're screaming, but also, okay, let me quick get up the, but also because it has a place for fear on here. Fear is the mind killer. All right, let me just make sure. I think this one we just saw, CFGC is transcendence. Let's go up to terror. Okay. E. I guess it. Yeah. E. F. M and F are E. I mean F. E. All right. All right. So that's good. Boop. Boop 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 boop. Alright, so we basically found out, I think we need to find out everything we need, hopefully everything we need to find out. We found out that these guys are trying to find this scrying thing and they don't know why. We found out there's a giant sharp scythe, so we figured out how to do sharpen. That's it for these guys. I kind of thought this might be even a lens too, which makes sense. We're going to go over here. We're going to go back to the shepherds, and we're gonna say, we're a real wizard. Back the heck off, jerks, bullies, shepherding jocks. This nerd's got teeth, man. There's no backwards for terror, so no calming. They're like, people don't need to be calmed. People need to be terrified. I'm just going to go over to this side. I'm blue, ba-doo-be, da-doo-dow-dee-dow-dee-dow-dee-dee-dow-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright, here we go. Here we go, guys. Tears for Fears. Okay, here we go. Finally, it's happened to me. Alright, here we go. Boom. Tears for Fears.
Going somewhere, little wizard?
It might help to point at something first.
Okay, sarcastic guy. So that song finally. Oh no! It's just in a repertoire of earworm 90s songs. Run away!
Well, that worked. Funny. I don't feel very scary.
On your first date with your girlfriend, she's like, oh, play me your iPod. Oh no. Sheep! Okay, cool. Oh no. Well. Oh no, Matt. E, F, G, A. E, F, G, A. Is that for sleep?
Hey, you! Get away from here.
Get away, get
Now
away.
I've got to go and round them all up again. And you'd better not be here when I get back.
Spell check happens
Go
again.
on now.
A, G, F, E. So is it A, G, F, E is actually going to sleep? Oh, it puts him to sleep. Okay, so let's open this up. Book of Patterns. That's funny. Spell check's the worst when you're trying to text quickly because your texts become almost unintelligible. And it's like, I don't even understand why you would think this is the word I'm trying to type, spell check. Or the worst is like when you type somebody's name or a word that spell check doesn't have in its dictionary or whatever, and it changes it to something it thinks is more likely. That can get bad really fast. All right, we're sleeping on here. Sleep, glorious sleep. All right. I actually have a really hilarious story about kind of a verbal spell check, but I will save that for my follower stream because I remembered that and it's a humiliating memory. There it is. Okay. It's better than chloroform, so it would be A, G, if, E. Alright, so we have the sleeping one. Can we go someplace else? Guarantee always screws me with spell check. Why? What does it come up as? I always get screwed with like secret. Always spell check always wants to change that into, like, if I'm trying to type something like that, it always wants to change it to secrete, and I can't tell. Like with my dyslexia, I'm like, no, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, what do we do? Oh, wow, there's more. Look at all this stuff, guys. We've been in that green city forever.
Some of these graves are really old.
Okay.
Some of these graves are really old.
Okay. I don't know what that has to do with the price of eggs. We'll find out. Oh, it's a baby sheep.
Hello there.
Who said that?
Look how pretty she is. She's a pretty shepherdess.
I did. My name is Fleece.
I could always try
First
Colonel
chosen of
Sidequest.
the Guild of Shepherds.
Fleece?
I wish we
That's
had
not a
time
good
to
start.
chat a while and trade some tales, but we've got a serious problem on our hands.
What sort of trouble are you having?
They both have a staff.
It
Look at
seems
them.
We've a dragon nearby who has an enormous appetite for fresh mutton. We breed our sheep for extra whiteness, so we cannot keep them on the meadows. She can spot them miles away. By now, the dragon has carried off so many that we may not be able to fill the cleric's order.
The clerics? I just saw the bishop at the glassmakers.
Bishop Mandible? He placed the order for 10,000 sheep.
10,000 sheep? That's enough to feed an army.
Yes, that had occurred to us too. You noticed our increased patrol in the forest. We'll deliver the sheep to the clerics if we can, but we won't trust them.
I suppose fighting the dragon will be out of the
It was
question.
weird.
Only a mage can save us.
Ah. Only a mage can save us. Are you a mage? Not really. Sorry. Huge disappointment. You cannot get guarantee because it's silent. Stupid you licking guard. Yeah, silent letters throw me off, or letters where it's like there's too many of the same letter. I get really frustrated with it. But mutton isn't fresh. It's literally sheep that is finally died of old age. Well, mutton's older sheep. Most people don't eat mutton anymore. It's all lamb, which actually lamb, they're the little lambs. They're full grown usually. They're over a year old. They're like big, they're full-size sheep. Mutton's like an elderly sheep. They don't wait till after it's dead, though. Maybe they used to in the old days, but they don't know. Oof. All right, so what are we supposed to be learning here? Hello, shepherdess. Don't go to Hawaii. Well, not like that when they're at the end, but if it's like in the middle and there's a lot of T's and U's, or if there's like combination letters that sound like another perfectly good letter, that throws me off a lot too.
I see you've noticed my little friend.
Mm-hmm. What's his problem?
She doesn't look at all well.
She isn't, and my songs of healing don't seem to be bringing her much comfort.
Oops. What was that? G, C, C, A?
I wish I were better with him.
Was it A? Okay, I need to know what that was. 'Cause I don't
Her
know.
eyes opened, just a little. Try it again.
What is that? A, C, C, A. Good for trying it again. Okay, so A, C, C, A. Time mutton is near dead. Like, the sheep isn't going to live much longer. Gives goodwill. Too old. Gotcha. Colonel Psycho says they've only 13 letters in their alphabet. Okay. And half of the characters used are vowels, so many A's and O's. In the Hawaiian language, I thought you meant the actual spelling of Hawaii. Yes, there's a lot of. I heard Wales is like that too. That Welsh is a difficult language. All right. We're trying to make them better. Twisting, shaping, confusion. What is sheep doing? Terror, reflection, desire, healing. Oh, healing. Okay. So many vowels. I bet it does sound cool. So her spelling was A C C A, but we can't do that because we don't have the A. Is there anything else we can talk about with her? There's like,
Her eyes are closed again.
Perhaps I should sing a bit slower.
Hey. Oh. This is their way of telling us, like, if you're not getting it. Alright, game.
No, it's no use.
Too bad we can't do it, but we can't. Alright.
The flock is out to pasture. You'll find them there. Go forth, wizard, and may you return safely to our fold.
Hey, Glitch! It's a raid. Oh, wait, it's just you? Well, hey, it's a raid of Glitch. Hey, we can turn these sheep green, guys. Grass green. We're going to turn the sheep grass green. Grass green, we are. Which he hates. But we're going to turn them grass green. Like he says, a grass green. Alright.
Fleece was right. They really are easy to spot.
So, I forget which one's the one that's filling. Grass green, I hate that color. Tyro, English actually has 12 to 15-ish vowels. Yeah, A, E, I, O, U, R, and don't forget sometimes Y. That's just the spelling. Alright, I can't remember if this one's the fill one or if this one's the dye one, because I wrote them down in the same spot because I didn't understand what they were.
I guess
Yes,
that
it
isn't a
is.
draft.
Oh, I did it the wrong way. Because we've been doing them backwards. Oh gosh, guys.
That draft doesn't seem to work on sheep.
Okay, so it's got to be the CD. I need to move the other one over to emptying. Boom! Whoa! Shoot! Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh.
Well, what have we here? Oh, that's what comes of being in such a blazing hurry, I guess. I thought you looked a bit scrawny. Oh, why, you'd hardly make a decent kindling.
Okay. Did we put in... Okay, it's healing. Did we put in the sleeping one? Did we use sleeping? Because we need to if we didn't. Let me make sure I have that in... Oh, hang on. You guys can look at what I'm looking at. Let's make sure I got sleeping in there before I... Yep. Okay, got sleeping in there. Okay. Book of Patterns. Oh, I could have dyed the lamb green too. Interesting. Okay, so we've got... Can we talk to her?
Have you no manners, lad? Stop staring at me.
Oh, was I staring? So sorry.
Oh, don't mind me, love. I get rather crotchety on an empty stomach.
Does that mean you're going to incinerate me then?
Incinerate you? Oh my, aren't you the foxy one? I haven't created any fire since my last mating season, and you don't want to know how many centuries ago that was. No, that's much too much heat for me these days.
You mean you can't breathe fire?
Can't? Let's just say I won't. Just between you and me, love, the stuff gives me the heebie-jeebies.
She's afraid of fire. Okay. Good to know. Thank you for the follow, Sankit Hardwell01. I'm glad you're having a good time. Yeah, her voice. I feel like I know her voice from somewhere, but I don't know where. All right, so let's see.
Can't take your eyes off me, can you?
She's a very cute, chatty. Now it's like makes it so.
That's quite a bit of gold.
It makes her into a really cute dragon with that voice.
That's nothing compared to what it used to be. Piled floor to ceiling it was. Everyone said it was the most beautiful lair anywhere, and right they were too. Then one day, last spring it was, comes along this third-rate wizard who botched up everything. He tried to get the volcano to blow, but only shook up the place in a huge earthquake instead. Broke all my fancy glass, mind you, and made off with most of the gold too. The only thing he left me was a gorgeous glass ball.
Oh. That's the glass ball that's really reliable. Okay, so what can we do here? We don't want to... What can we do? Can we make her go to sleep? Nope, we can't because we can't do A. We can't do sharpening. We can make stuff into gold, but only straw. Alright, so let's try this D, 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 E. I feel like this voice actress is famous and I should know who she is, but I can't remember.
I need to choose my drafts more carefully.
Well, I did choose my draft. Can we just leave? Will she get mad at us? How do we get out of here? Can we get out of here? I don't like how unclear it is where we're supposed to go. I want to know where I'm supposed to be. Can we go this way, maybe? I don't see... I want to know where that crystal ball is, because that's the more reliable one. They were talking about the one you can see for like a long time. I don't know we can do the gold either. Is there anything else she needs us to...
Can't take your eyes off me, can you?
Let's talk to her about the
gold
gold.
again. What useless stuff.
It is useless stuff to some... Well, it's good. They use it in cell phones and things. So what can we do with her? I want to make her afraid. Can we make her invisible or make us invisible? Can we try invisibility? G, C, C, D. Which the question is, why didn't the shepherds just make the sheep invisible if they're so good at stealth?
Didn't work.
I know, but if I do, she's probably just going to think we're cute because we turned into a dragon last time. Unless it makes us look like fire. Oh!
Fire! Put it out! Put it out!
Oh.
That wasn't the least bit funny, young man.
Well, we didn't mean to be funny.
We are not amused.
Uh-oh, she's not amused. That's bad. Okay, so... Colonel West is like, yeah, make her afraid. Can we do twisting, maybe? I don't know. We're supposed to do something to the gold. C, F, C, C. It's not really twisted, though.
That's not the right draft for gold.
We do sharpening, transcendence, terror, invisibility. We don't make the do we make the gold go away? G, C, C. She's just gonna be ticked if we do that. You got me in trouble. Wouldn't be the first time, I guess.
That's not the right draft for gold.
So what... Well, we don't want healing. We don't... Night vision. Gold into straw. Gold into straw. We could do E... D, 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 and turn the gold into straw. I don't know why we would do this, but we could. She's gonna be so ticked at us.
Put it back the way you found it, now.
Oh, we got the A! Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so
It might help to point
Okay.
at something first.
D, E. Okay, so we just turn the gold into straw, and then we have the A. So now we can put her to sleep.
I guess that
What?
isn't a draft.
D, E. It definitely is. I must have clicked something wrong. Rosh! Whee! Okay, but we got the A. And now...
Thanks, love.
Thank you, love. Now I can put you to sleep, I thinks. I can put you to sleep. Where is that? Where's that sleeping one? Oh, it's this one. Hey, Neo Venom, how you doing?
It might help to point at something first.
A, G, F, E. Here she goes.
Sheep.
She's...
Gold. Sheep.
Should I go back here? I don't know where... How are we supposed to get... We couldn't get out before. Can we suddenly get out now that she's sleeping? Yes, I use OBS Studio. I do, Neo Venom. Okay, how do we get out of here?
Thought she'd never get off to sleep. Chatty old fire bag.
She's kind of nice. Don't be grumpy to her. Why do you ask, Neo Venom? Use my noodle. I will use my noodle. Give me a second. I have dropped frames in the past for no reason. Usually the reason is that I've never not been able to figure out the reason. Usually the reason has something to do with we need to find that glass ball as well. What can we do? I don't want to turn this back into gold. I mean, back into straw. Maybe I do, though. Usually it's because my internet has been slowed down for various reasons. Either they're having issues or my router is being funky. Neo Venom, because I dropped like 13K even though before everything was fine. Sometimes it's Twitch too, Neo Venom. I've had that happen with Twitch being weird about not... I don't know. It's always been an issue where I've checked my internet or I've reset my router and it's been fine. So not anything recently, and not anything that severe. Like not like 13K. All right. So we have the dragon. She's sleeping. Can we... We don't want to sharpen her. Let's see if we can... Should we... We don't want to change her into green. We could... Do we want to turn the gold into straw again? Let's see if we can do that. Arthur? No problem, Neo Venom. All right, let's see what we can. Where's the straw into gold? There it is. Which should be easy to remember, but you know.
Didn't work.
What didn't really? 2, 3, E. This is my first time playing Loom, and it's fun.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay, so she has this. What are we supposed to do? Okay, so we stand. Can we? She doesn't build fire. We don't want to sharpen anything on her. Do we want to dull her teeth? Oops, you jumped. Jen, you were onto something. Okay. Disability confusion. Twisting, untwisting. So I wonder... Malcolm's Revenge took you almost a month to beat. Yeah, some of these games take me a long time. Depending on how much time I have to play them, and like 1, 2, 3. Let's see if this works. Make me make her teeth dull instead of sharp. I mean, I just did the sharpening one there, but
That didn't help at all.
let's do the other way. Let's do dulling the teeth. It was so frustrating. Yeah, it can be. These older games definitely, even though this game's like, we're throwing you lots of ropes, it doesn't feel that way at all. Oh my gosh, Neo Venom. Yes, I've gotten angry at a point and click.
That must not be the right draft.
I've gotten angry at point and clicks all the time. Like, I just like, ah. Like that last maze in Gabriel Knight drove me crazy. Okay, so she's sleeping. What can we do to her? Can we heal her? Do we need to heal her? I don't think so, though.
Didn't work.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to make her sick. She's really not a bad. Colonel SideQuest says, oh, Neo Venom, I guess you didn't see a few of the Siberia streams. Yeah, I've gotten really mad at them. They get ridiculous. Alright, so it's not... we're not turning the straw into gold. We're turning the gold green, maybe? Oh, opening. Is there something we can click on to make it open? Can we open the gold, maybe? I don't know. Can we open it?
I guess that isn't a draft.
Neo Venom says, I was like, the developers of this game were trash. Hope they never made a game after this. Yeah, I get mad. I'll start questioning the developer sanity. That is a proper one.
That's not the right draft for gold.
So you just want to turn it back into straw, but you told me I couldn't do that, or maybe I typed the wrong one. So let's do E. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I feel bad too. Sometimes it is, most of the time sometimes it is, the older games is sometimes user error. Okay. So she's, okay. Now what we can do, what can we do with the straw? Oh, she started a fire. Crap. I feel bad. She was a nice dragon. Okay, what are we gonna do here?
You haven't heard the last of me, you cheeky brat.
Oh. Is there something cool in here we're supposed to get? Meanie head. Oh, look, his blue Fremen eyes came up. I always wonder extensively with games, like, did they do player testing with this? Probably not. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at so I can find it. That way it's not me just staring at the screen going, huh? I can't find it. Healing, waterproofing, reflection, terror, folding, invisibility, twisting, warmth, sleep, silence, emptying, unmaking, sharpening, blessing. Where's see in the dark? I know it's here somewhere. Slow down, Jen. Slow down. Night vision. Like night vision goggles. Okay, here we go. Hashtag rude. I felt bad. She was a nice dragon. It's not her fault she needs to eat a lot of food to keep her dragonish figure.
It might help to point at something first.
Are you kidding, game? What was that? What?
It might help to point at something first.
There we go.
It might help
I
to
did
point at something first.
Oh, you're such a jerk. Look, stop. What are you doing? Oh, darkness.
Wonderful. I can't see a thing.
Who thinks like this? I have not played that game, Neo Venom, just so you know. But yes. The worst is when there's something way more obvious to do, and they've basically given you things to do that, but they don't want you to do that. Oh, here we are, night vision. Okay, let's get in here. Whee! Okay, what's in here? Yeah, what's over here? Yeah, there's lots of reasons to get mad at point and clicks. When it's something really... You make this elaborate plan and it's like... You didn't pixel hunt it right. The worst is when you think of something and you try and do it and the game doesn't really... It wants you to do it in a weird way, but it wants you to do the thing you're thinking. Oh, what's down here? Actually, let's go. There's so many places to explore, and it makes you think that your answer was wrong. And you're actually correct. It's just your game. Is there anything over here? Okay, just to make sure. Because we definitely want that scrying globe thing. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, it's past my bedtime. Okay, better yet. We're over here now. Oh, there's like a lake. Hello! Okay. Oh, King's Quest 4. Yeah, that's not fun at all. Okay. There's gotta be a special globe thing here. Because she mentions it. Where is it? I want to get that scrying globe. You said we weren't going to fall off and die.
Guess I won't be going back that way.
What? I didn't get everything. Ugh. Yeah, some puzzles in King's Quest you just gave up. I mean, they did mention that in this manual. They said, what did they say? They said games are designed to be played all the way through and not getting stuck like halfway through and then putting the game on the shelf and never playing it again. And I get why they would say that. But I'm like, yeah, that's kind of true. But still. Well, there was like a hint line that cost you money. If you ever want to see, there's a really good, so Full Metal Jesus, he's on YouTube and Twitter. He used to work for the Sierra Company. He started in the very, very beginning in the accounting section and then worked his way into all this other stuff. And he's got a really good video about his one friend worked the tech line, or they all had to work tech lines when it was like after Christmas. And like people calling because they thought the game was broken, but they just weren't understanding the puzzle. So that's, you should look that up sometime. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, it's past my bedtime, and I think this is going to become a more complicated puzzle. Dragon. So we'll be back with this game on Thursday. Yeah, it's really good. I think his handle is like Full Metal Jesus. He's on Twitter. And he's on YouTube, and he does YouTube videos about DOS games and adventure games, but he worked there, which is really cool. And it's a Full Metal Jesus, isn't it? Well, let me check. Let me look up for you guys real fast. I think it is, but let me just check. He does videos. I can put a link to his Twitter then, and then it won't be a big deal. I think it isn't it. It's a weird name, but that's what it is. Maybe it's just Metal Jesus. I follow him on Twitter. Hang on. crap. I got the name wrong. I also play, yeah, Scum Free is what it came on. But yes, I do play. I played Monkey Island and Scum. Scum's kind of designed for that. All right, let me quick check. Following, not followers. Oh, gosh. I wish we would let you search your followers or who you're following on. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I'll put it in my Discord, guys. I'll put it in Discord, the video. I have the link somewhere. But you'd like that. Anyway. I'm probably getting his name wrong, even though I know it because it's so late. Anyway, Metal Jesus Rocks. Thank you, Awkward Aardvark. Anyway, why did I say Full Metal Jesus? Like Full Metal Jacket or Full Metal Alchemist? I don't know. Metal Jesus Rocks. Thank you, Awkward Aardvark. I'll put a link to that video in Discord so you guys can see it if you want. Anyway, I will be back on tomorrow. We're playing Back to the Future, the game, which I'm really enjoying. And then I'll be streaming on Thursday more Loom. And then I will not be here this weekend. I have to go away for the weekend, but I'll be back on Monday. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for the follows and the hosts. Thank you for all the love on Twitter. Be sure to tell people if you think they would like the channel. That's always cool. I will be planning my big follower stream. I've had like a packed couple of months and I just can't fit it in, but I'm really thankful for all the follows and I want to celebrate those. So I'm working on that and the materials for that. All right, I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye. Well, all right. Bye.